To write the
We're going to
proper
write out this equation and then
for
balance it.
so the first
This
thing we want to do
reaction,
is we want to
we
identify
need to
all
just
of the different
stop.
either compounds or elements that we have in our equation. So we have aluminum sulfate, we have calcium hydroxide, we have aluminum hydroxide, and we have calcium sulfate. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to write the correct formula using subscripts for aluminum sulfate. So aluminum I know is +3, sulfate is -2. So I would write that as Al2SO4 3. The and means a plus, so I'm going to plus calcium hydroxide. So calcium is +2, hydroxide is -1. So it will be CaOH2. And then it's going to make aluminum hydroxide. So aluminum is +3, hydroxide is -1. So it's going to make AlOH3 plus calcium sulfate. Calcium is +2, sulfate's -2. So it's going to be CaSO4. Okay, so once you have that written out correctly, which it means it's neutral using the subscripts, now you are going to change the coefficients in front to make both sides of the equation have the same amount of atoms. So we have aluminum, we have sulfate, we have calcium, and we have hydroxides. So I have 2 aluminums on my reactants, I have 1 on my products. I have 3 sulfates on my reactants, 1 in my product. I have 1 calcium on both sides, and my hydroxide I have 2 and 3. So when I see this, I see a 2 and a 3. I'm going to attack this guy first because that's just a little easier for me. So I see the common multiple between 2 and 3 is going to be 6. So I need to get 6 hydroxides on the reactant side. So I will put 3 in front of the calcium hydroxide. So now I have 6 hydroxides, but I also have 3 calciums. And then I'm going to put a 2 in front of my aluminum hydroxide. So now I have 6 hydroxides and I also have 2 aluminums. So now my aluminums are balanced, but my sulfates and my calciums are not, but I have 3 of each of them on the reactant side. So if I just put a 3 in front of calcium sulfate on the product side, now I will have 3 there, and my equation is written correctly and balanced.